All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Turnbow. I am a QSSC with the Juice Plus company, stands for Qualifying Senior Sales Coordinator. I am a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit Masters athlete. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a mama. But my passion is nutrition and teaching people that food really does heal the body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will continue to be simple because it's food. It's food in a capsule. It's food that your body needs on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. So I'm going to start by showing you what we call our core four or our quad, but it's four different capsules. The first three here are our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend. This is over 30 different fruits, vegetables, berries, and greens that have been ground up and put into capsule form. They're 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, non-GMO. Am I still here? It says I've been signed out. I'm still going?
No. Still going.
Yeah, Carol, you look
okay. Good. I don't know why I did that. Okay, sorry, got nervous. 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule, better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness, and they have an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what is on the product is, or in the product is on the label. So if you look at this label here, you probably can't read it, but I'm going to read it to you. This is our vegetable blend, and it's got broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach. So what's on the label is what's in the product, okay? Another favorite part of our label is our nutrition facts. This is food. This is not a supplement. If it were a supplement, it would say supplement. This is a nutrition facts. It's food in a capsule. So that was very important to me when I started looking at this product. We also have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas. That was the orange bottle that I showed you earlier. Juice Plus has cut out the middleman, which are the fish. We all know that we can get our omega-3s from fish oil, but we're getting a full spectrum, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Going straight to what the fish eat, which is the algae. So algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and a couple more oils that are in this product as well. We have a completely vegan form of protein powder, plant-based protein powder, chocolate and vanilla. We have protein bars, and we also have what's called a tower garden. It's an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your vegetables, your herbs, your lettuces, in your living room, on your back porch, in a nice small space. And I'm growing my first one this fall in my, actually it's in my front hallway, and I love it. I'm excited every day when I wake up and see my vegetables growing inside my house. So that's really amazing. So tonight, like I said, we have a whole team of people that are here to share their stories. So I'm not gonna take up any more time. I'm gonna pass this down to Julie, who has brought some of her team members with her, and she's going to speak first tonight, and then she's going to introduce her team. So Julie, come on out here. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Right here.
And share your story with us.
Good evening. Yay, I'm so excited to be here, and I love this call. I love hearing stories. That's what resonates with me, listening to someone else's story, because that's what changed for me. So I'm Julie from South Jordan, Utah. It's cold here. I'm a fitness trainer, professional educator. I have 4 children and a wonderful husband. And we move forward every day. That's what we try to do. But I've been on a health journey for almost 19 years. Actually, my story started in the 5th grade. My health journey started in the 5th grade when I started dieting because I thought that's what you did to be healthy. And not that I needed to in the 5th grade, but that's what I thought you did. And after 2 decades of eating well for a time, or so I thought, and then binging on sweets and treats, I was done with this dieting mentality and thinking that I was healthy and I wanted to do something different. And at that time, a dear friend of mine, Dr. Rachel Smart, who became a naturopathic doctor during the time that I knew her over 20 plus years ago, she and I would go for long walks and we would talk and talk and talk because she was learning everything she could to help her husband fight stage 4 adrenal cancer. And I tried to learn as much as I could from her. And what I learned is that there is a relationship between nutrition and disease, or dis-ease, and not feeling well or comfortable, or whatever that looks like for someone else. But for me, it was feeling gross and hating myself and hating my body because of what I was doing to it, the cycle that I would put it through. When I chatted with Rachel over these long years, she just shared so many truths with me that I knew that I needed to do something different, and it needed to be a lifestyle change. So when I was pregnant with my son, he just turned 19, I made a decision and a commitment to do something different for my health. And I started flooding my body with whole food nutrition in a capsule. That one simple change did so many things for me. And it was a catalyst to change other things in my life because I started feeling better. Therefore, I put my son in the jogging stroller and we would go for a run. And instead of going once around the block, thought, well, I feel good. We can go twice around the block. And then we can go 3 times around the block. And then in Peachtree City, where I lived, there were lots of hills and bike paths. And then I started making goals to go beyond what I thought I could. And I kept going and I just felt good. And so 19 years ago, that's what changed for me. And I flooded my body with whole food nutrition. I started eating more fruits and vegetables, the macronutrients, because that's what my body craved. And instead of eating a gallon or a half gallon of ice cream, maybe on the weekend, I can't remember the last time. Oh no, I did have a little bit, just a little bit last week. But before that, I can't remember the last time I had so much ice cream that I made myself sick. And what I learned is that I love myself and I love my body and I'm grateful for it. So instead of trying to beat myself up like I did before because of what I ate, I love what I do and I love the lifestyle that I've created because it is a lifestyle and it's not about a diet. That's what I found over this 19-year journey. And what I wanted to do also was to share this with others and to inspire healthy living. And if inspiring healthy living means just drinking more water, then that's what I want to do. And if it means being mindful when you eat, that's what I'm doing. And if it means creating a culture of movement, because movement is so important, that's what I'm doing. And that's what it's about, inspiring healthy living. And that's what I have chosen to do. And I absolutely love Juice Plus. And you couldn't pay me not to take it because it was that one simple change that helped me to drink more water, exercise more, eat more food, more plants, and to just feel better and love being me. So that's what I wanted to share. And I love this. I love this mission. I love the community, the connection, the fulfillment that I feel on so many levels. And now I'm excited to have you meet some of the people who I adore and I love so much, and they make it worth it. They help me to get up out of bed every day because before I did this, I just wanted to stay in bed with the covers over my head, and I did. But now I get up early and I'm ready for the day, ready to help others, ready for that emotional revenue and that financial revenue. I just absolutely love it. So you're going to hear from Carolyn Canning. And she's actually my sister. And you'll just fall in love with her the instant you hear her talking because she is the life of the party. Everyone loves to be around her. She's a business owner and she is a trainer. People just love to hear what she has to say. She is passionate and powerful. She's a visionary woman, and you should see her kitchen that she just remodeled based on her vision board. It's awesome. So I'm going to turn the time over to Carolyn.
Wow, I hope I can live up to that. That was kind of crazy, but I'm so grateful to be here and to share a little bit about my journey and how I'm here now and what kind of happened and transpired and the impact that it's had on my life. I live in Rexburg, Idaho, and I'm married to my very handsome business partner. For over 20 years, we've created, managed, and sold businesses. We have 3 children. I have a 27-year-old who lives with her husband in Irvine, California, and I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old who we adopted. I'm currently a real estate agent and a part owner of Team Green Real Estate. But about 4 years ago, it's been almost 5 years now, I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy. And I was so excited and hopeful because I had been in intense pain for about 10 years, and which is part of the reason why we adopted and we didn't actually have children of our own. And I had this surgery, and I've always been really active and positive and just like, dance parties and all that fun stuff. And after the surgery, I wasn't recovering the way I wanted to. And I was in a really dark place. I was depressed, and I didn't have a lot of purpose, and my body wasn't coming back the way I had imagined it, which I think happens to a lot of us. But I was just feeling really dark, and I was praying about what I should do. And I was really thinking about something has to get better. But I had lost hope. And I just had a thought that I needed to talk to my sister. And she had told me before about whole food nutrition and how my body needed micronutrients. And she'd been talking to me about it for a while, but I wasn't listening, but I was ready to listen. And so when I talked to her, I committed to learning about what it meant and what whole food meant and raw whole food and what it could do for me. And I was committed to really exploring sort of what she was doing. And so I committed to going to conference. And at conference, I met amazing people. I met doctors, and I met professionals and moms and dads and everybody with all of this energy, because they were all pumped up on whole raw fruits and vegetables with a purpose. And I met Dr. Rachel Smart, and she taught me to believe in miracles. She said, you have to believe in miracles. And I didn't. I had given up hope. I had given up hope that my future would look any different than it did now. And when I came home from conference, I was inspired. I was inspired by all those people who wanted to inspire healthy living. So they actually achieved their goal because they inspired healthy living in me. And I came home and I got the product and I joined the business on the same day, because I knew that it was something that I needed in my life. And I knew that those 2 things that I was looking for, which was community and to feel better, were both answers to my prayers. And I found them both in this environment. So I came home, I started taking the pills right away. And I knew that I needed my kids to take these pills because I knew that we were not eating enough fruits and vegetables. And as I had mentioned before, my kids are both adopted. I have a 15-year-old, and he was actually, we got him at 17 months old, and he had been living in a car and in homeless shelters with his mom. And his mom is a great mom. It just didn't always work out for her. And sometimes she just didn't have the money to have a place to live. And so they lived in all of these different places, and he was malnutrition. And so when I learned about, I could give him raw fruits and vegetables in such a simple and easy way. It was like an answer to my prayers. Then my 12-year-old, her mom was addicted to meth and alcohol, and she has a lot of issues with impulsivity, and she didn't get a lot of nutrition as well. And what a gift that this has been to me and to my family, to know that every night, even when my kids won't eat what they're supposed to eat, because some days it's just chicken nuggets and chips, and I can barely even get them to eat that. They've got a lot of texture issues, and I just didn't want the food to be a fight. And so they eat like every single day, like broccoli and asparagus, and how amazing is that? And they don't even have to taste it, and I don't have to fight with them about it. So I wanted to be on a mission to help other moms that were in the situation that I was in, to really help fight all the toxins that our kids get in school lunch and just from our environment and everywhere. And I wanted moms to know that there is a simple way to get raw, whole food every single day into your kids, no matter what they decide to eat. So what a blessing it has been to my family. We did the Children's Health Study, which is now called Healthy Starts for Families. And my kids got raw fruits and vegetables for 4 years for free because my husband and I do it, because my husband and I take the product. And then what we discovered is the omegas, which was really amazing because both of my children have, my son was having panic attacks and those have been dramatically reduced. And my daughter, because of her impulsivity, the omegas have really helped with her brain. So what a gift it is to be part of this community. What I've learned here about myself and self-development, I was able to use in every other part of my life. I'm a better real estate agent. I'm a better mom. I'm a better business person because of what this community has offered to me. And I feel better. And I am so excited that this mission has really given me purpose. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh, we should go have a dance party after this. That's what we do every night. When I go see my sister, we have a dance party. Carolyn, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right, the next person I am excited for you to hear is Faye Edibiri. She lives in West Jordan, Utah. She is the Assistant Director of the Disability Resource Center at the community college. She has a master's degree in educational counseling, and she is wicked smart. And she has so many other great talents. She loves volleyball and walking, and I'm going to have her share her story.
Thanks, Miss Julie. I don't know about the wicked smart, but I am kind of wicked sometimes. No, just kidding. Like Julie mentioned, I am just glad to be here. I started my health and wellness journey about 2 years ago when a friend introduced me to Juice Plus. I am a mother of 4 and I do work full time and I love diversity. I am a big leader in diversity and my life was spinning out of control. I was a fast food junkie, headed straight for a heart attack, diabetes, and whatever else you might want to have. I had low energy and for 20 years had inflammation and swelling in my legs. And every doctor wanted to put me on a pill that had longer side effects than the benefits, and I just wasn't for that. 2 of my kids have ADHD and one has autism. And they were just flailing in the classroom, having a hard time sitting in their seats and paying attention. And I just wanted to change all of that, help raise my energy level, help my kids have some success in the classroom. I do work in education and I was failing as a mom. I found out about the Shred 10 program, which is a 10-day detox program to flood your body with whole foods. And through about 4 Shred 10s, I was able to lose 63 pounds by incorporating whole food, increasing exercise, and adding water and getting rid of all the junk. It was a stepping stone to get me back into the driver's seat of my life. And it helped my kids increase their focus. I was able to get calls from the teachers and the principal maybe one time a week giving kudos about my kids being able to sit still in classroom because they were on the Family Healthy Starts taking the gummies. My kids had some texture issues also and just their diet was very brown, just very brown, wheat, tans, plains, breads. So getting that whole food nutrition really helped them as well. Calls reduced from 7 times a week to about once with kudos instead of, hey, come get your kid, they're out of control. I also have been able to maintain a 43-pound weight loss over the last year and a half and put on pause for a moment with the pandemic, but I'm back on track. The community and the connection has been phenomenal. I've had opportunities to present and increase my skills there and so excited to spend a little bit of extra money on staycations and put my kids into some sports to explore who they want to be and how they want to be too. I get to sprinkle it in just whenever I can. I replace some playing on some phone games with, hey, do you want to learn about whole food nutrition? And I share it with everybody that I meet. It's been a great bonus in my life, and I'm so grateful. Whole foods really do work. They come in a capsule. It was easy for a busy working mom to implement, and just excited to share that with you. And there's a world of wonders out there, a world of wonderful opportunities. So come on and join our team if you want to. Thanks, Julie.
Yes, I will. Faye. Oh, I love you too. Oh my goodness, so exciting. All right, I'm actually going to go to Natalie Collins. She has a call right in just a few minutes that she's going to be getting on to right after this. But Natalie is a business coach, and she is amazing. She is also a raw food coach as well, and she loves living energy, and especially loves the living energy that is in her home with the Tower Garden. So I thought it would be neat to hear her perspective as a raw food coach, talking about the Tower Garden. So Natalie.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here. And my journey started about 10 years ago when I was overweight. I didn't recognize myself in the mirror anymore because my cheeks were so pudgy, and it made my eyes go a little smaller, and I just didn't recognize myself anymore. And so I made the promise to myself that I would lose weight in a healthy way because I was sick of dieting in all the other ways that didn't work, or would pack on the pounds just as quickly as I lost them. But mostly none of it worked. And so I discovered green smoothies, and I was like, these sound kind of weird, but I think I can handle this because it's the fruit and the greens. And so I tried it, and I loved them. And within 4 months, I had dropped 40 pounds and accidentally became a raw foodist for 2 years. And so I never intended to go on that extreme of a journey with my food, but I just followed my intuition. I followed the promptings of my body. And what that really brought me to was starting to understand how enlivened and how much energy you get from eating foods that have energy in them. And I was amazed, and I had nobody else around me to help me through this process. So that's part of why I became a raw food coach, is to help people through this and to really help them understand what it means. And I also went to school for horticulture and landscape design. And so I have all this plant background with it. And recently my husband and I moved into a townhome, and right before we moved in, it was being built. And I was like, we're not going to have any kind of land to grow anything from in a townhome. And then I saw Julie post up her picture of her tower garden. I was like, what is that? I can actually put that in my living room and have this be the center focus. And I showed it to my husband, and he loved the idea. And he's like, if you get that, I will eat salads every day. So I'm on the train with that. And I was like, if I can get this meat and potatoes country Southern boy who grew up in South Carolina to eat salads every day, I'm in. And I also get salads. So I have absolutely been loving having the Tower Garden right front and center in my big picture window in my front living room. And I love to show it off. I open up the blinds every morning to let the sun in. And I just love having the fresh air and the sound of the water and everything that comes with the Tower Garden in my house. So yay. Thanks for letting me come on.
Oh, Natalie, don't you love her laugh? There's just a brightness about you. And when you share, she also does human design coaching, and it is phenomenal what she does. And that living energy, I love how you helped me to realize more about that. And so is Carolyn, that living energy that we have. And we can have it right there in our Tower Garden. Thanks for sharing. I know you have another call to get on. All right, our last person is Angela Cloward. She lives in South Jordan, Utah. She is a mom of 4, and she is going back to school. She is doing family research at Brigham Young University, Idaho. And I love when I talk to her, she says that Juice Plus has helped her to have the energy to feel like she can put her health, give her health a priority, and therefore do other things because she's feeling so good. So I'm going to turn the time over to Angela for her to share.
Thanks, Julie. Yes, you're right. So my story actually started with my son, who has autism. He was really struggling with eating, and I got him on the healthy starts, eating the fruits and vegetables, and I saw amazing changes in him. And I wasn't too rare about taking for myself at that time, but my health started to fail me. I really wasn't feeling good. I was tired all the time, depressed, and had like severe brain fog in hindsight. So I started taking the capsules on a regular basis. And once I started taking them, I noticed that all of those symptoms that I had started to dissipate. I had more energy, and I was starting the day off right. Things were starting to fall into place for me. And it's so interesting because for the longest time, I knew that I wanted to go back to school, but I didn't know how I was going to do that. My brain just was so tired and exhausted. And once I started on the omegas, I noticed a difference. It's like, my brain works. I can do this. And so that became a reality for me. For the longest time, my health put my goals on the back burner. And I've been, so I jumped on board with going to school, and I've been doing it for a year now. It's been wonderful. And I just see that Juice Plus has really helped me take charge of my life. It's propelling me forward in my goals. And because I have my health, I can achieve so much more. So that's why I take it.
Yay, thank you, Angela. What a beautiful story. And thank you everyone that shared. And I just want to end with this. When you have your health, anything is possible. And when you don't, nothing else matters. So we can make our health a priority. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for bringing your team tonight, Julie. It was awesome to hear everybody's stories. You know, it's amazing that our products just meet the body where it needs to be met for every person, every individual, the kids, the moms that spoke tonight. We also have an amazing company that we've all partnered with that is just hands down one of the best, has a very generous compensation plan. You can come in for $52 a year. You get the benefit of working with this company, not for this company. The company ships the products, collects the money, and allows us the freedom to use the franchise as we choose. You can use it to get a discount on your product. You can use it to build a little side business. You can use it to make that your sole source of income. So amazing products, amazing company, amazing community. And we are here every Thursday night sharing stories just like this. So make sure you join us next time. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much.